The world is shifting from unipolar world to multipolar world, or just ideally into non-polar world. The best world we could enjoy would be a world with no polarity after all, with a single aim at bringing prosperity and working for the common good of humanity, rather than trying to impose a culture and civilization upon the rest of the world. Since the Russian special operation, countries previously allied of the US have started shifting away from the West. One has to ask the question, were those countries allies or hostages in the first place? Here are a few examples of shift and positions. Brazil, it has decided not to sanction Russia. India, traditionally a US ally, India has been increasing its Russian oil purchase. China has been planning with Russia gas pipelines that will offset the loss of EU market. It will probably compensate for Russia's market losses, as well as China will help bypassing Western sanctions. Saudi Arabia, it got closer to Russia, and it will soon start trading its oil in Chinese currency, which will undermine the petrodollar and the foundation of the dollar hegemony. The West is left completely alone when it comes to the aggression on Russia. Russia is no Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya or Syria, but a very advanced economy with massive natural resources and a very strong army. The West wanted to isolate Russia. Instead, the West got further isolated. The collective West is a declining power representing a small fraction of the world's population. Russia going against Western imperialism is creating a new paradigm, where the rest of the world, the global south, the colonized world, is rising against imperialism and the oppression of NATO, the IMF, and the World Bank. In the Thucydides trap theory in world's history, out of the 16 times where there was a power transition in global leadership, 5 times out of 16 times it ended into war. Will the collective West be wise enough to acknowledge that the world is far bigger than G7? The world is not EU and the US alone. The West is not exceptional, and it could work together with the rest of the world in a win-win manner, not in a zero-sum game where ultimately everyone loses. The collective West needs to wake up. Global war in the 21st century could be the last war. After that, the next war could be fought by a caveman using sticks.